everyone, welcome to another Music Talk Tuesday, and today for this video I thought it would be interesting to discuss the songs that I thought were the most unenjoyable in 2014. The ones that I found to be probably the most annoying, obnoxious, and just all around, I think, of low quality. So without further ado, let me discuss some of these songs. And again, this is all just my personal opinions, so I know everybody has their own ideas as to what songs bother them most this time of year, or this past year. So you are more than welcome to share those. And I'm going to be sharing mine today. So, without further ado, let me discuss the first song, called Fancy by Iggy Azalea. There we go. This song is like unbelievably spoiled, while pretending to be fancy and sophisticated. You see, she's fancy because she's spoiled and she's sassy and she has an attitude. Because that's literally how the song projects itself. Not just through a vocal level, but through an instrumental level as well. And you can also hear it within the lyrics, because literally the lyrics have really nothing going on. There is nothing of substance that happens within these lyrics throughout the entire song. The beats, oh my gosh, the beats of this song drive me up the walls. I can't stand the way this song sounds. It just sounds so unbelievably just trying to force in that attitude that it doesn't feel like a genuine, yay, cool, I have attitude song. It sounds like I'm going to hammer in the fact that I have attitude and I'm going to be in your face about it. And I think that's what ends up making the song, at least for me, fairly obnoxious to listen to. And again, there's nothing to invest with when it comes to this song. There is nothing in the lyrics that get me interested in this girl's life or what she's going through or anything. There's nothing that conveys any amount of identifiability. There's nothing in the song that you can, I think, as an audience, really identify with. At least for me, as the audience, I could not understand why this song was such a hit. I didn't understand why this song got so much praise, especially when it's trying to do a spin-off, or, well, sort of a parody, really, of a 90s teenage film, a very famous one, I believe called Clueless, if I'm not mistaken. And the way that they do this is just not even resembling close to the characters or anything. I mean, yeah, the main character was a little bit spoiled, but she was nice, and she had not really an aggressive personality, but here it's like, I'm so fancy. And it's like, okay, you're fancy, all right. Oh, ooh, I'm so blown away by how fancy you are. So yeah, it's just mindless teenage drivel to me, and nothing more than that. It makes me feel bad because I actually did like Clueless, but regardless, it doesn't take any of its parts within its music video seriously when trying to tie the song in with Clueless. So yeah, it's a waste of time in my opinion, and I think what I've explained pretty much sums up my thoughts. Next song. Oh my, this next song. I did mention before some of the worst songs I've ever heard, and this isn't the worst song of this particular artist, but I personally feel that this comes very close and stands out as being one of the lower quality of the year, in my opinion. And that is Nicki Minaj's song, Anaconda. Yes, Anaconda. And Anaconda's actually not an original, you know, title really, because she uses Anaconda from another song, in particular a 90s song about butts. And once you listen to the song, you will know the song that I'm talking about. Um, and yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot is pretty much a clue. But just not only does she use Anaconda as a means to mix um, this 90s song about butts with her song about butts, but man, her voice. Oh my gosh, her voice. I'm sorry, but half the time I don't know what she's saying, and the other half of the time I'm like, I just feel like it sounds like a cat, if a cat were scratching on a table, on a chalkboard. Like just picture that sound of scratching on a chalkboard along with a cat like going yeah at the same time. That's how her voice sounds to me. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I literally feel like that's her voice every single time. It's always that it just sounds so bad. I can't listen to it. It just it's just horrible. And the way she mixes in the song uh definitely doesn't work. I mean, you feel like she's just putting it in there just for the sake of putting it in there and just to put it in for the visual sense. And then you'll see what I'm talking about if you see the music video, which I could only go through parts of because man, it was just so. That's another thing too about this song. It's just so trashy. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, I, I just don't like how visually trashy it is, and I don't like how trashy it is like on a lyrical level. Um, it it just sounds like just something that would just come out of like it just feels like something that would come to you out of a garbage can. Like that's just literally the trash that feels like is spewing onto the screen as you watch this. I mean, it's just like okay, all right, okay. Um why does this need to be? Why does this need to be here? And this is the point where this artist, I thought, could not. I mean, I thought, when she made that one song that I didn't mention before, "Stupid Ho," I thought that was the lowest of the low. She wasn't gonna sink to that level again because "Stupid Ho" was at the bottom. I mean, Anaconda comes pretty dang close though. I mean, yes, at least it has lyrics. Um, at least that's what you can say about it. It has lyrics, um, where she's actually talking about things. But the thing is she's talking about things that are just unbelievably just crass and just it's just disgusting to me. It's just deplorable. I mean, I just don't like it. I just can't stand it. I just want to scream every time I see it. And it is repetitive as much as pretty much all of her other songs are, and it's really, really just unbelievably just throwing everything it has on the screen. It's really pretty. I just can't believe how consumeristic these songs have become. It's like consume because they're all about money. They're all about doing doing just the most unbelievably trashy things that you can think of doing and putting it into a song. And it just makes me angry. It just frustrates me to no end just how a song like this could become so popular. It just, oh god. Yeah. Just, okay. I'm gonna stop talking about that song, okay? Done. Moving on to the next one. Now, the next one, I will say, I don't think it's as horrible on the same level as some of these other songs that I've been mentioning, but I think it's over hype and its genericness doesn't suit the song, I think, all that well. And then it just again, it feels like that. It feels like this other kind of innocent consumeristic um, end. You got the trashy Nicki Minaj, Anaconda, and Fancy by Iggy as Azalea, and where it's all about money. It's all about just trying to be as insanely pop culture as possible. And then with a song like Happy by um, Pharrell Williams, you get the Disney side of um, of consumer pop culture songs, because it's not that I think that it's horrible, but at the same time it does present the same amount of repetitiveness, the same kind of generic, you know, happy. It's about being happy. And yeah, because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Nothing gonna take me down because I'm happy. It's like, why are you happy? Like, why? How can I be invested in a song about being happy when I don't know what you're happy about? I have no idea what the song means. Like, there's no context into what happiness is within the song. I find it just very annoyingly happy. And it just feels so forced to me. I mean, it feels like that we're forcing all of these smiles upon our faces. We're forcing all of the shiny, happy people, to go around and be happy. And yay, let's clap. Let's clap because we're happy. Clap like that monkey does. Those old-fashioned monkey toys that would bang the two. I think they're I can't. I lost the word. I'm sorry, but those two discs together. It's just that fakeness just bothers me to no end. And again, you don't really get a sense of genuine happiness. You don't feel like this is something like where it's trying to shove happy in your face and telling you to be happy. Like, it literally says, happy, happy, happy. It's like, stop, please. Just stop. I don't want to be happy. Gosh darn it. Why are you throwing it in my face constantly? There's other emotions besides being happy. It's just happy, 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 happy 24/7. And it bothers me. It bothers me to no end. And I can't stand it. I can't get up and dance this song. Like, I just can't. I just can't. I mean, every time I hear this, just the genericness and the happy, happy, I just wanna crop in a ball and go in a corner and just sit there and be anything but happy for the rest of my life. Like, that's how this song makes me feel. But that's just my opinion. Again, that's kind of where I'm coming from with this song. I totally understand if there's some people who feel differently than I do, but man, I just feel like this song I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. Now the next song. Moving on. If 2014 was known for anything, as a year of music, it was known as the year of butts. Like, literally, there's like a bazillion songs about butts. Anaconda being one of them. This is another song that talks about it, but in a different way than Anaconda does. And that is called All About That Bass by Megan Trainor. Trainor. I am horrible with pronunciations. I am sorry. But I've seen people pronounce names differently, and to me, things are tomato tomato. Um, I don't get mad if people mispronounce my name. Uh, it's not doing anything new with this concept, with this butt concept, and really, there's really not a whole lot you can do with a butt concept. But do kind of what Mix-a-Lot did and tried to make it a commentary on our culture and stuff. And this song attempts to go around that route. Like, don't feel ashamed that you are a different size. Because we're all about that bass, right? But it is repetitive. It is obnoxious. And the way it addresses it, I mean, there's so much better ways than talking about this. It's almost like we have to comment everything now we have to comment on is our body shape. It's like, why do we need to constantly be talking about this? Why do we need to talk about the butt? Why do we need to talk about what people look like? Like, why can't we just, and I think the song attempts to at least try to say, yeah, it's okay if you're different. It's cool being different. Ooh, look at how cool it is to be different. But at the same time, it's like, the girl within the song, she says at one point that, ooh, girls that aren't like me, they're just a bunch of, evil women or whatever. She describes them with the B word. Just replace the W in witches with B, and then that's what you get, and that's basically what she says throughout the song. And she's like, oh, because boys like girls with curves and blah blah blah. And the thing is that's not how you address this stuff. Like, you just don't go around saying, yeah, people like this. It's subjective, okay? It's subjective to everybody. It's just trying to it tries to celebrate differences, but it does it in such a very generic and almost like hissy to the other side way, like hiss all those skinny girls, hiss, 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 hiss. That it's just not enjoyable. It's just not fun to listen to. It's not one where I'm like, yay, woo, I have curves. Yeah, I'm so happy for myself. Like, and I mean, I don't need a song to tell me that. I don't need a song to tell me that boys like curvy women. Like, I don't need a song to do this. Like, it's just so, to me, it's just dumb. It's not addressing anything or putting anything new to the table. All it's doing is just borrowing from other songs, and then at the same time trying to convey this kind of, ooh, yay, I'm different, so ooh, I'm cool, and yeah, it's cool to be different, and yeah, everybody should be like me, or blah blah blah. Just conveying that kind of persona is I just think it's just so egotistical. Um, and just commenting constantly about your body, and I mean, it's, yeah, because that's what she does throughout the entire song. She's like, I'm all about that bass, I'm all about that bass. Oh, jeez. Okay, all I'm gonna say about that song, I can't go further without going off on a ranting rampage. Second to last song, Bang Bang, by guess what? No, not literally a band or group named Guess What, but guess who is in this song? Take take three of out of all the pop stars out there, pick three of them that are as generic and as pop culture as they come, and put them in a music video and have them sing parts together and make a song. Guess who those artists are? We've got Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. Oh, how lovely. That is Bang Bang, baby. That's that song. And I don't mean there's no baby at the end, but I wanted to emphasize that the song is Bang Bang. So, yeah, okay. The song's called Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. And this song frustrates me to no end because it is all noise. It is not a song. Like, you do not feel like you are listening to the song when you listen to this song. Like, you don't feel like you're listening to a song. You feel like you're listening to a bunch of noise. Because literally, all they go is bang, bang, into the room. I know you want, da, da, da. I'm so obnoxious. And not only obnoxious, but loud. Very, very loud. And repetitive. And it's the same generic things that they're talking about that they've talked about in all of these other songs that are popular that are coming out. And it's just so full of overly flashy pop with nothing going on, nothing of any kind of substance or understanding of anything. Like it's just bang bang. That's it. That's all you need to know about the song. It's just bang bang. That's it. I mean, it's referencing other things, yes, but and with bang bang, I'm pretty sure you can see where that reference is going, which is nothing new. But seriously, it's just gosh, the sheer amount of just it's pop. Oh, look at us. Oh, we're bang banging. We are so full of attitude. And oh, look at us. We're all girls and blah blah blah. This girl power attitude nonsense just frustrates me to no end because it's not empowerment. It's not anything worth bragging about. I mean, they're doing the same thing all of these other pop artists are doing, and they're using it to their own advantage to make money. That's all they care about. And it just frustrates me to no end how they think that they are sort of like saying something with this song. It's like, no, you're not. You're just being very loud and you're being very in your face. And it's just, again, it's like that fancy song. Like they try to overextend their boundaries of attitude and shove it in your face and don't give you a breather, and you don't really feel welcomed. You sort of feel, at least I do by these songs. I feel like threatened. I feel like that there's just some alpha female that's gonna walk into the room and yell at me like when I'm listening to these songs. It's just It's just it just drives me insane. Now last one before we go, I wanted to mention is Wiggle by Jason Derulo featuring Snoop Dogg. And oh man, is this song just how it's just low. Like this is just lowest on the low of butt songs. And that's really not saying much, but at the same time, for a butt song, it's pretty annoying. Literally these are literally what they sing throughout the song. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's literally how they say it. I'm not kidding you. It sounds unbelievably dumb. And it's just all about butts. That's all it's about. And there's nothing that they say about the butts. They just say that you should wiggle the butts, and they just have awful lyrics throughout the song, like just really just gross analogies, and it's just it's just gross. The song's disgusting. I can't stand this song. Every time I hear it, I just want to rage and be like, if I ever hear the word wiggle again, I think I I'll 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 go insane because it's just so out there with how ridiculous it is. And I know it might not be intended to be taken that seriously, but still at the same time, I mean, you could sort of I mean, you could totally comment on this. You could be like this is just another butt song. This is just another butt song. Look at all our butts. Look at all the butts. This is another butt song. 'Cause you know how butt songs are popular right now. You know, you could have totally made a whole comedic spin on this, but no, you insert dumb, lowbrow lyrics and don't make it funny and don't make it entertaining, and the song isn't even all that memorable as a result. Oh, yeah, gosh, it's not only not memorable, but really, really low in the instrumental department as well as with vocals. It's just, yeah, every time I think of it, I just want to go, I just want to wiggle away. I want to wiggle off somewhere else where I won't have to see butts anymore. And to be honest, I'm tired of seeing women's butts constantly on all these music videos. I'm like, good gravy, Marie. Haven't we seen enough butts? They all look the same. They're all the same. Yeah, maybe you have a little bit of different varieties, but they're the same. There's nothing different. We don't need to see a bajillion butts. We don't. We don't, 2014. We don't. 2015, take notice. Take notice. No more butt songs. Please, please, no more butt songs. Please, just no more butt. No more butt. Anything but the butt. Okay, so I think that's really ultimately all I can say about these songs. They drove me up the walls. They were the ones that I think bothered me the most that came out in 2014. They were the ones that just, I don't think, tried at all to make something unique. I found they all sounded generic. A lot of them were about butts, and there was just nothing going on within the lyrics, nothing going on with the instrumentals, nothing going on that would resemble to me, okay, I get the message of what this song is trying to get across. Just no clarity, no talent, just garbage, in my opinion. Mostly garbage. Um, the Pharrell Williams song, again, like I said before, I don't think it's as on the level as all of these other songs that I've been mentioning, but I think it only goes there just because of the fact that it didn't try to do anything else, and it was just there for the sake of being generic and marketable, and not doing anything of creative substance, creative marketing. So that's what I think bothered me about that song. And again, bothered me immensely in all the other songs is just that it was all about this sort of consumeristic pop culture and not about trying to get a message across or trying to write something that was coming from their thoughts or their minds or through their funny bone. You know, it was just nothing there. So I think that's really ultimately all I can say. But if there are any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be more than happy to answer them. I am open to any constructive criticism that is handed out to me. But again, I'm not making these videos to be perfect. I'm not saying that they are perfect, and they never will be, but I do my best, and that's all I can do. So that's all I can say. Thank you so much for watching, and let's hope 2015 wasn't as crazy as this last year. Bye bye.